What's going on, guys? Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. This is gonna be an update or a part 2 to the video I did yesterday in regards to Thandiwe Newton, who apparently had a meltdown on the Magic Mike 3 filming and was apparently, well, according to the studio, she left for personal reasons, but there were also reports that she got fired, and there were very detailed accounts from people that worked on the set that she had been acting weird. She was arguing with Channing Tatum, apparently about Will Smith, Oscar situation. But then they said it was personal reasons. And now we may know what the personal reason may have been. Doesn't mean that she wasn't on set arguing. No, she probably was. Probably didn't want to be there. And now we know why. And apparently she is going through a separation. Her husband has left her, and that has caused her to melt down. And the reason why she's melting down isn't because she left him. It's because he left her. He left her. And what I have noticed about these Hollywood marriages, I don't know if you have as well, a lot of these melanated women, when they're married to Caucasian men, and there's a divorce, those men are the ones who leave them. That's a trend that I have seen. They'll be married to these women for a long time, and then they'll be the ones to leave. And that's why Thandiwe was acting weird, according to people on set, was because she got dumped. Because if she was the one who left that marriage, I don't think she'd be acting this way. Let's get into this article from page 6. It says Thandiwe Newton is likely heading to rehab after she dramatically exited Magic Mike 3 for acting bizarrely on set amid the breakdown of her marriage. Why would she need to go to rehab? Wouldn't she need to go to therapy? Rehab is a word that's used for people that are on something, whether it's alcohol, drugs. That's what rehab is for. I would think she may need therapy, right? But rehab, now they may have rehab centers for mental situations, but rehab is a very interesting word to use. The Westworld star had been in London filming the third installment of the series Magic Mike's Last Dance with Channing Tatum when staffers on set became worried about her health. Her agent flew in from Los Angeles to try to smooth things over, but on Tuesday, the 49-year-old actress was flown back to the States to hopefully check into a facility. Multiple sources say Newton has been battling emotional and family problems after separating from her husband of 24 years. Is it Oy Parker? I think that's how you say his name. With whom she has 3 children with. A source on set said that Thandiwe had been acting strange on set. She has been very highly strung. Her apparent breakdown caused so much disruption it became clear she couldn't play the role, which is why I believe she was let go. They noticed her behavior before she did. She did not notice that how the way she was acting was affecting other people until they had to tell her. There are a lot going on in her personal life. She and her husband have separated. She seems so stressed. She even brought her 2 pet rabbits to her hotel for emotional support. The source continued, as things got more tense, she fired her UK agent of 3 decades, and then her US agent, Gabby, flew in from Los Angeles to try to calm things down. Thandiwe's team wants her to go to rehab for mental health support. She was supposed to leave immediately for a facility. They tried for a Malibu rehab, but they couldn't take her. Arrangements are now being made to go to a facility in Arizona if she agrees to go. She don't even want to go to rehab. She don't even want to go. But I'm supposed to believe she left willingly this movie. It was earlier reported that the Mission Impossible 2 actress was fired on the Magic Mike set because of a fight with co-star Tatum over Will Smith's infamous Oscar slap. Multiple sources say there was no tense exchange of words between her and Tatum, who both star and produce the Magic Mike sequel, and they remain on good terms. Yeah, sure. The producers have replaced Newton with Selma Hayek, and all 3 scenes involving her character will have to be shot again. A spokesperson for Newton didn't comment, nor did her agent, Gabby. A Warner Brothers spokesperson earlier said Newton made the difficult decision to step away from the production of Warner Brothers Pictures' Magic Mike's Last Dance to deal with personal family matters. You see all the they're still trying to make her out to be somebody that, oh, she's just going through something. She's just going through something. What she's going through is the fact that her husband is no longer with her. She fired her UK agent, but we're supposed to believe that she did not have any tense exchange of words with anybody. She did not have any erratic behavior. That is just speculation. Nothing going on here. There's nothing to see here. They're still trying to make this look good in her favor, but it's still a bad look because I don't think that the reports that were going on are made up, because everything just matches up. They've already agreed that she had erratic behavior. The people that said previously that, she got into it with Channing Tatum said that she had erratic behavior. But the only thing that they're not agreeing on is of what the exchange with Channing. They're saying it wasn't tense, right? But did they have an exchange or not? Did they have an exchange or not? If she was having erratic behavior that causes her to need to leave the movie and go to rehab, you mean to tell me that she didn't have any issues with nobody? You expect me to believe that she was just acting erratically and that it did not affect her co-stars? That is what you want me to believe. You want me to believe that none of this still affected her co-stars? Of course it did. Of course, they had to let her know she was acting erratic. Firing her UK agent. Is that the behavior of somebody that she's going through a little something? That's it. She didn't get into it with her co-workers, or at least co-worker, who probably was asking her about herself and then escalated. I don't think nobody's lying on this woman. I just think they want to make it to where it doesn't make her look bad. But it's going to make her look bad if they're trying to get her into rehab for mental health issues out of the blue too, because we hadn't heard anything of her. Now, she did break down and cry. I did a video on that as well, apologizing to darker skinned women. That could have been a sign of things to come. But she did a lot in 11 days to get to leave a movie project and to be pretty much replaced, and they're gonna have to replace her scenes. So she's cost them money because they have to go out and hire another actress, and then they have to refilm everything. That's gonna cost them money. But she wasn't a problem. She wasn't a problem. Everybody just, none of the people because again, everything matches up. The only thing that people aren't agreeing, the studio and the people who work on the set aren't agreeing with, is that you have people saying, well, she had an intense back and forth with Channing Tatum. They went in and out of this home on set and they were going at it. And then you have other sources say they didn't have a tense exchange of words. She wasn't fired, but she needs to go to rehab. And she was acting erratic during filming. She had to bring her pet rabbits. She wasn't in the best mental state. What else did she do to make you draw the conclusion that she needed to be replaced? You only replace people after 11 days. That's not getting along with people. Y'all understand, fights happen on sets, on these sets a lot. And again, they want to make it to where she looks good in the situation. But, you know, she still ended up looking bad because now they're trying to get her into a rehab facility for mental health issues. Because her family is broken up. Because her and her husband is no longer together. And I think she wanted this marriage to work and he didn't. He doesn't want them. He wants to leave. He wants to leave probably already with some other woman. That's what's driving her crazy. Because he's not only did he break up with her, he's probably already with another woman. That's what's driving her crazy. It ain't just the fact that, you know, she's getting divorced. It's the fact that he's probably already moved on to another woman who's younger. And she's not handling it very well. She's not handling it very well. But I mean, they're going to try to tell people that there's nothing that's going on. They're going to try to do damage control. They say, hey, you know, there's nothing going on here. I mean, she didn't have an intense exchange. But we're not saying there was no argument, but there was no intense exchange. They were just, you know, she wasn't fired, but she fired her UK agent and was acting erratically on set to the point to where not only did she have to be flown, her US agent have to go to London to go get her, but she had to immediately be replaced. And now they're losing money because they're going to have to hire a new actress and reshoot all the scenes that they had already done with her. But there's nothing to see here. Right. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go and check out my previous video in the description box. And I'll see y'all next one.